How do you start a conversation with someone that you don't know? You've not met them before. Maybe you're at a networking event, maybe you're at a conference, maybe you're checking out some new community. You don't really know anyone. You want to start conversations. You can see that there are other people also that appear to be there on their own, not engrossed in conversation. But how do you actually get started? Because with things like self-service checkouts, web chat rather than talking to real people, social media culture, headphone culture, we're not quite so good as maybe we once were at this small talk stuff, because we don't do it as much perhaps as we used to. And so for me, a key part of starting those conversations is to understand that small talk chatter and the kind of questions you'd ask, it's not being nosy. These are just conversational building blocks that you have. So I might meet someone at a conference, and typically if I don't know who they are, I'd say, oh, I don't think we've met before. I'm Andrew, and I'd maybe shake their hand and ask if it's like a recurring conference. I've not been to one of these before. They had a conference last year. Is this your first time? And then the conversation can flow from there, invariably about what they do, what department they're from, and they're just the little building blocks. But let's remember, let's be really clear, this is not nosiness. This is just those small first steps that start a conversation, and who then knows where that conversation may lead. Only a few years ago, we hosted a party, a neighbour's Christmas party at our house. There was a household that came along that lived 4 or 5 houses down the road. I knew them well enough to say hello to them, but I didn't know who they were. I couldn't have named them. They came to our party, and then the man has since booked me for his organisation as a speaker several times. You never know where conversations may take you.